Hello everybody and welcome to another great episode of Hillbilly Select Reviews. And today, what are we going to do today? How about we do a comparison of Bud Light and Bud Light Platinum. Now, here's your Bud Light Platinum. I want to show you something. Comes in a really nifty, pretty, that a lot of people like, blue, cobalt blue bottle. Alright? Triple filtered. Now, regular old Bud Light, which is funny, it's got kind of a cobalt blue, or at least a blue label. What the hell's the difference between Budweiser, Bud Light, and Bud Light Platinum? The Bud Light Platinum is 6% ABV, right? Alcohol by volume. The Bud is 5, and the Bud Light here is 4.2. The calories of a Budweiser is 145. The Platinum's 134. And the Light is 110. The Platinum is more expensive. Do you really need the Platinum? There's barely any difference between the Bud and the Bud Light. Looking at the difference, it sounds gimmicky. And let me put this out. Let's say the Bud Light Platinum tastes better. If the Bud Light Platinum has better ingredients, or we'll get to the filtration in a minute. Anyway, it tastes better. Why wouldn't you make that your Bud Light? Why would you have a product that you know doesn't taste as good called Bud Light and put out one called Bud Light Platinum that tastes better? Shouldn't your Bud Light taste as good as you can make it? Just questions I have in my little grape. They say the Bud Platinum's triple filtered. I'm generally not crazy about things that are triple filtered. What it will do, I'll tell you what's triple filtered. Irish whiskey. It's a great whiskey. It's smooth. It's easy to drink. It's light tasting. And that's what triple filtration does. But I like the things that they're taking out during all those filtrations. I like those. I think that adds flavor. What else do I like about it? I think it adds nutrients sometimes. So anyway, neither here nor there. I'm going to give it an honest, if it's better, it's better. I'm just saying, why not make your Bud Light? And maybe it's worse. I don't know. Anywho, let's get your Platinum open, folks. I know you want me to open up the old Platinum. All right. We're going to put it in a Florence glass. Florence, Italy. Neither here nor there. You know I'm a traveler, right? No big deal. Alright. Look at that. Alright. The classic color of a Pilsner / lager beer. Right? Pale straw yellow with a, looks like light to medium carbonation and a small head, but I could have made the head a little bigger. I could have made an aggressive pour. That's a me. That's me. All right. So it's like Budweiser beer. You can smell the. I think they use rice, the adjunct, but it smells kind of like corn. I think that's a distinct rice flavor. I smell a lot of Asian beers. I don't know how much Asian beer you drink, but since I review things, right, I go. And then when I'll do a country or a region, sometimes I'll do 10 or 12. Typical Budweiser smell, if you know what that is. Miller Lite. It's got the light beer smell, not a lot of, a little breadiness, right? A little like a loaf of bread, white bread, with just a splash of hops, just the slightest bit of hops. And kind of a, we'll just leave it there, kind of that yeasty, light hoppy smell. All right. Alrighty then. The old Butteroony Light. Alright, the Butteroony Light is going in this glass. Let's get her poured. Let's get her poured. hold it up, same description. Same color. What do you want to do first? Let's do the platinum first. I've had a lot of Bud Light. I haven't had the platinum. I could do the platinum, probably tell you right off. Alright. You smell the regular light. Put my nose in it. It's a little different smelling. A little less maltiness, I think. A little less. It had a little malt smell. I didn't say that earlier. Not like compared to this, it does. So, I'll leave it there. Alright, so we're going to do the platinum first. See? I wouldn't say I went above and beyond on this one, but I'm giving you two. I'm not just doing one the Bud Light and one the platinum. We're going to compare them together. What's nice about this channel. Huh. It's got a sweetness to it. Real sweetness to it. They better not use corn syrup for all the shit they're giving Miller and Coors. But it sure tastes like it. And the slightest bit of hops on the end. And I mean the slightest. Another quaver. Quench this down, a quencher. Alright, the regular. Well, the regular doesn't taste as sweet. Tastes more like a traditional beer to me. Now, I think a lot of people say they like the Platinum better. I actually like the Bud Light better. It's not as sweet. It's got a little more beer taste to it. Traditional, what I'd call lager or Pilsner beer taste. It tastes better. I like the Bud Light better than the Bud Platinum, and it's cheaper. The Bud Platinum, if they market it, it will have marketing. It has a nice bottle, and you know, if people associate being cool. I don't know why you would pay extra for the Bud Light. Well, I'm trying to explain it now because they might market it well, and because maybe you're cooler with a Bud Light Platinum in your hand, in a blue bottle, than a Bud Light if you're young. I don't know. But I can tell you that I like the Bud Light better. So, there it is. Let me know what you think in the comments. I know most of you had it. If not, go out and get a bottle of each one. Try them side by side. Come on. Everybody reads these comments, so put it on there and let us know what you think. All right? From Hillbilly Select Reviews, everybody, thank you so much for watching. I will see you on the next one. You know I do everything here. I do coffee, I do tea, I do beer, I do wine, I do whiskey, I do it all. I have the training for it. I've had everything. And I will say this real quick, because I just reminded myself. Haven't had a liquor store. Shelf space is a premium. This is another thing by Bud I got to squeeze in when I already have this. All right? That's a pain in the ass. You know? Because they're going to get a 2% share, 1% of the people are going to buy this. I think after people try it, I don't know, for the money, try it side by side. If you like Bud Light Premium, you need to buy them both and make sure that you're not just drinking, oh, this is okay. Try it to the other one because the cheaper one might be better to you. It's better to me. All right? So do yourself a favor. Get them both side by side. You can say you tried them both. You can say you tried them side by side, and then you could pick honestly. You know what would be even better? A blind tasting. If I had someone else here, I would have had a blind tasting. But I don't need a blind tasting. I'm doing it. But you do a blind tasting. All right? I want to do it like it is. I don't need a blind tasting. But you might, then you can honestly pick it. All right. So from Hillbilly Select Reviews, everybody, I'm glad you watched. I'm glad you're here. Thank you very much. Cheers, everybody.